Hi guys, today I'm doing another installment of the Cisco exam practice questions for the CCNA. Today we'll be looking at OSI model and network standards. So continuing on from the last couple, we're up to question 18. Sue is having trouble understanding some network concepts and asks you to help identify address types. Which of the following is considered a layer 2 address? Now let's remember, layer 2 is dealing with MAC addresses. So if you look at the first three, none of them resemble a MAC address, so D will be the answer, which is that MAC address there. Question 19, you are troubleshooting communication to a network by looking at the link light on the switch. What layer of the OSI model are you troubleshooting when looking at a link light? Now in this instance we'll probably be looking at the physical switch and light, so in this case it'll be physical. Application has nothing to do with that. You could almost mount a case for network and data link, but we're looking at the physical light. There may be problems on the network or data link, but the actual answer obviously right there is B. For question 20, what layer of the OSI model is responsible for breaking the data into smaller segments? Is it data link, physical, network or transport? We've got the answer as D, which is transport. That's basically responsible for breaking the data down into small chunks, and they're called segments. 21 says, which of the following is considered a layer 3 address? Now if we remember that layer 3 is dealing with routers, and routers deal with IP addresses. There is one IP address there, which is A, 192.168.2.200. The others here, we've got a domain name, we've got a computer name, and we've got a MAC address. So it's simple process of elimination right there. And for question 22, what layer of the OSI model is responsible for routing and logical addressing? Pretty similar to what I was talking about. Question 22 is dealing with networking. Since routers deal with logical addressing, it is network, the network layer that deals with that. Next one we have, which of the following are considered layer 2 devices? Choose 2. So there's a couple here putting their hand up to be layer 2 devices. From the last few classes we would know that a switch is a layer 2 device. We know a router is a layer 3 device. We know repeaters and hubs are not, and so that leaves us with bridge. So bridge and a switch are the layer 2 devices right there. They both run at a layer 2 level. Question 24 is asking us which of the following are considered layer 1 devices, and they want us to choose 2. If we use process of elimination, we know a switch and a bridge are layer 2 and a router is a layer 3. So we've got 2 left, a repeater and a hub. The answers, they are layer 1 devices because they work with the electric signal. Question 25 is asking us what is the application layer protocol for delivering email across the internet? FTP is to transfer files. SNMP is simple network management protocol. C is simple mail transfer protocol. We've got post office protocol as the last one. The answer is C on this occasion. That simply deals with the delivery of email. It doesn't actually receive it. Which layer of the OSI model works with packets? Now we know with layer 2 dealing with frames, which may predicate a future answer, that they turn into packets onto a layer 3, and routers deal with packets, so it is layer 3 the answer. 27 says, what is the application layer protocol for receiving email over the internet? Well, as we saw before, FTP is the delivery of files, SMTP is the delivery of mail, but we want to worry about what's receiving email and an application. POP3 is the answer to this one, since you have clients like Outlook and Mozilla Thunderbird's even one. You can choose between SMTP or POP3 to receive email to your local computer or device. Next one, which Gigabit Ethernet standard uses UTP cabling to reach 1000 megabits per second? This is a pure rote question, and the answer is A, 1000 base TX. Another one, which 10 gigabit Ethernet standard uses multi-mode fiber optic cabling? The answer is C, 10G gigabit base SR. Pure rote answers there. That's just what they are. For number 30, which of the following addresses does a router use to determine where a packet needs to be delivered? Remember, routers deal at a layer 3 level with IP addresses. So the top one, we've got A, which is an IP address, 24.56.78.10. B is a MAC address, and D is equivalent to a MAC address, being a layer 2 address. So we've got A and C, and that will be a layer 3 address and that IP address at the top. And the last one for today, for number 31, which layer of the OSI model works with frames? I gave the answer to this one before. Layer 1 deals with electronic signals, Layer 3 deals with routers and IP addresses. Layer 4, and another layer, does not deal with frames, that is layer, and so that leaves us with Layer 2, which is bridges and switches that deal along with frames. So Layer 2 for that one, and that's basically all for today. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys, and don't forget to check out my other ones, other practice questions I've got there as well, and other random tutorials I've got, so feel more than welcome to check those out. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe as well, it'd be fantastic, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys all next time.